I'm going to show you how creatine can drastically reduce your body fat percentage simply and quickly, boosting your exercise performance and leaving you with toned and well-defined muscles. It'll help you achieve the body you've been longing for through the correct and optimized use of creatine. From the ideal dosage to how to take it in a way that can optimize your results and speed up the process significantly, including its influence when combined with other supplements and foods, its side effects, and, of course, tips to maximize fat burning. You'll turn a 30-day result into just 7. But pay attention because it's crucial to follow the guidelines correctly, otherwise, it's just money down the drain, right? Creatine is an amino acid found naturally in foods like red meat. However, the amount present in these foods is so minimal that it hardly makes a difference to our muscles, so the solution is to supplement. By consuming creatine in larger doses, what happens? You bolster your muscle with more creatine phosphate, which means more muscle energy, being this the essential element in your body at this moment. Therefore, you have plenty of muscle energy to burn calories and get you more defined with excellent muscle prominence. And what benefits will I have? A significant increase in muscle strength. Therefore, when you can lift more weight, your training volume increases. And what science tells us is that more volume means more muscle growth and development, hence, much more fat burning as well. It's a direct relationship. The more you can train heavy, the greater the chance your muscles will grow and the fat will reduce. And there's more. While the evidence might not be as strong as it is for other effects of creatine, research suggests it can also boost levels of IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1, a hormone essentially linked to muscle growth. Additionally, our body produces a protein called myostatin, which acts as a muscle growth limiter, preventing muscles from growing indefinitely. Creatine, interestingly, seems to act against myostatin's function, essentially saying, "Myostatin, you have no power here." And with this increased potential for muscle gain, fat decreases even faster. Now, let's address a point of much curiosity: creatine and water retention. Many wonder, isn't that a problem? Let's clear this up. Between 90 to 95% of the creatine in your body is found in your muscles, and that's where it attracts water. So, where is the water retained? Exactly, inside the muscle. And this is beneficial because it contributes to a seemingly larger and more defined muscle. You might be thinking, won't this make the skin look water retentive or even increase cellulite? But remember, the retention happens inside the muscle, not in the fat layer. They're two distinct realms. When it comes to how and when to take creatine, the possibilities are vast. I prefer it with breakfast for convenience and also to take advantage of the full meal to include creatine, but since it works over the long term, the time of day you consume it doesn't make much difference. You can take creatine at any time of the day. I just think it's important to set a fixed time so you don't forget to take it every day. Can I mix it? In the past, it was believed that consuming creatine with juices or high glycemic index substances was the way to go because insulin release could enhance its absorption. However, recent research indicates that in the long term, there's no significant difference. Using just water is perfectly fine. And what about the combination of creatine and caffeine? Are there any contraindications? Current studies show that there aren't, although it's advisable not to mix high doses of both. One of the biggest questions that arise when talking about creatine is the correct dosage. I can't prescribe the exact amount for you, but I'll share how it's commonly done. After all, getting the dosage wrong, whether too much or too little, is literally wasting money since you won't see the expected results. So, getting it precisely right is essential. There are basically two approaches: the loading dose, which is my preference, and the maintenance dose. The former strategy aims to quickly saturate the muscles over a period of 7 days, as most studies indicate. And this is regardless of whether you're training or not. The idea is to take creatine daily. For an average person, we're talking about 0.3 grams per kilogram of body weight, divided into 3 to 4 doses of no more than 5 grams each. And after that initial week, we move into the maintenance phase, where the dosage would be 0.1 g per kilogram of body weight. To put it simply, to maintain levels, a person weighing 154 pounds would need about 7 g daily. Now, you might be wondering, after the initial 7 days, do I continue taking creatine for the rest of my life? There used to be a belief in the necessity of consumption cycles, alternating periods of use and breaks. However, current research indicates that continuous supplementation is safe and does not require cycling. But what about fears regarding kidney stones? Let's demystify this. What science says in 2024 is that, even without the loading phase, reaching the maximum point of creatine in the muscles would take about a month with the maintenance dosage. However, the loading strategy speeds up this process, allowing you to see results in just 7 days and quickly boost fat burning and muscle gain. Our powerful creatine is known for its incredible benefits. But could it be dangerous? Moving on to side effects, a common concern is about kidney stones. But let me tell you, creatine is not the villain here. Current research confirms that it does not cause kidney problems, and this includes studies with individuals who have only one kidney. And it doesn't stop there. Even people on hemodialysis have been included in studies on creatine, and guess what? Nothing bad happened. So, you can use it without fear. We only have benefits. Unless you use it wrong, then the side effect will be on your bank account. Of course, some report gastrointestinal discomfort, especially with high doses. And how to avoid this? Simple. Split the daily dose. This not only facilitates absorption, but is also friendlier to your digestive system. This magic supplement isn't just for bulking up. It's your secret weapon for slimming down, boosting your workout intensity, and sculpting those muscles to razor-sharp definition. It's simple math. Heavier training leads to bigger muscles and less fat. Get ready to push your limits and watch your body transform. But be careful where you're buying from. You might end up consuming a known brand flour thinking it's a supplement. Yep, the market does have its share of questionable quality creatine. There are folks who only go for the CREATINE seal, CRE from creatine, and pure, meaning pure. Okay, this seal is a kind of quality certificate. It's not mandatory, but be mindful. If you trust a specific brand, you might not need to look for this seal. Just choose reliable products so you don't end up consuming something that won't help at all. Now that you're clued into the power of creatine, are you ready to transform your body? Remember, consistency is the key. With dedication, creativity, and the right training, you're going to see astonishing results. Let's do this. Transform yourself because the power is in your hands. Remember, creatine is there, strengthening your muscle, but it alone doesn't work miracles. You need to train properly, focus on your exercises, and it will be a boost. In the next video, I'll bring the essential pillars to build muscles and get the best results of your life in the shortest possible time. So stay tuned to the channel to not miss any valuable tips.